And another advice, stop trying to fix broken people. Okay, because you're gonna end up broken yourself, and you're not gonna like that at all. Hey everyone, welcome back to SimplyEval. Ooh, I have a lot of stuff going on here. So today I am going to be doing a get ready with me. Not really a get ready with me, because I'm already ready. So it's gonna be a talk through video. Excuse me. So this video was suggested. Someone wanted me to talk about friendships, relationships, and when to let go. So I'm just gonna share with you guys a little knowledge that I have, a little stuff that I've been through, won't get into detail about them, but just when to let a friendship or a relationship go. Okay, so number one, if this person doesn't support you or your dreams, let them go. What did I say? Let them go. If you find yourself having second thoughts about this person, let them go. If you have a friend that you see like they show signs of jealousy, let them go. If you have a friend that you always do things for, or you have you're in a relationship that you're always doing something for somebody but they never do anything for you back, let them go. I'm not saying that just because you're always doing something, and maybe they some people might say in a relationship, what if this guy doesn't have enough money or this girl doesn't have enough money to support me. I'm not saying let them go because they don't have money. I'm saying there's other ways that they can show you that they care. There's other ways that they can be there, So if you're putting more in than you're getting out of your relationship, let them go. If you have a friend that you're always forgiving them for things that they do, but you do one little thing and they completely you see another side of them, let them go. For relationships, I would have to say, if you see signs that you already know, signs they're not consistent, or you could tell they might end up mistreating you, let them go, sis or bro. Let them go. Because you don't want to end up being in a long-term relationship with that person, and eventually it's you get married and then you realize, you can't do this. No. Let them go early. Let them go. They'll be all right. Let them go and you'll be even better. Let them go. I know people that, I don't know how to say it. If, like I said, if you're always there for them, if you're always there for people, and when you need people the most, you look around and some of those people aren't there, let them go. If you have a friend that you don't like the way they carry themselves, you don't see, you don't like their vibe, you don't like their energy, they're always negative around you, and you're just I like being friends with them just because we've been friends for a long time. No, honey, let them go, because you don't need that energy in your life. You need positive people. You need people that'll uplift you. You don't need that negativity. You don't. Trust me. I know that you've been friends for a long time, or you've been in a relationship for a long time. It's been years, but it's better that you let them go, because you're going to be regretting a lot of things in the future. You feels? So if you have even a relationship that the person is negative all the time, they're constantly putting you down, let them go. Because you don't need it. No, let them go, sis. Let them go. What else? You need friends that are solid. Like, there's always going to be a foundation holding you. And it's kind of like a tree. It's a tree. You're the trunk, but you need roots. Because without your roots, you're nothing. And there are people that are like branches and people that are like leaves. And there are also people that are like the wind. The wind will blow you one way, blow you another. The wind will come and just blow things away. The leaves will fall because they were never reliable to start with. The branches of the tree will break off if you step on them and try to rely on them. They will break off. Okay? So you don't need those type of friends. You need roots. You need friends that will always be there. Oh my God, Roots, get it? My best friend's name is Ruth. Shout out to you, sis. But you need roots in your life. I know that there are a lot of people that go off to college and like from high school, they're like, oh my gosh, like me and my group, we're gonna be friends forever, you know, it's click. But no, I feel like that's something that I had to realize when I came to college, that there are just gonna be people that aren't gonna be in your life anymore. And they were friendships that I had for like 8 years that I had to let go of them because, I mean, those people just weren't meant to move on to this stage of my life with me. You feels like, I don't know, but all I know is if you're in a relationship with somebody and they're not uplifting you, they're not trying to grow with you, they're not trying to help you grow, let them go. If you're in a friendship that does the same thing, like they're not trying to see you be great, they're not trying to help you grow, help you excel, like do better with your life, they don't want to see you be great, let them go. Like, I promise, it may be hard to let them go and cut them off completely and take them out of your life, like remove them, but I promise you in the future it'll be so much better. Like, it's just gonna be so much better because like you'll find other people that you can trust and other people that you can rely on and other people that will never put you through half the stuff that other person put you through, and you're just gonna feel great and you're gonna be glad that you let them go when you did, because sometimes you might not have even ran into this new person if you never let go of the old one, you know? So yeah, I know that when I was in high school, I was with a group of people and I already knew who I probably wasn't going to be friends with after high school, but I only knew like at the end of like senior year. I was just like, I know like these people probably aren't going to be in my life, and I accepted it. I didn't accept one person, but I eventually did because I had to move on from life. So I accepted it, moved on, and like it's just great because like there's a saying, it's show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. And I'm glad that I let go of those people because like they weren't a good reflection of who I am as a person, and they made me look bad as a person. You get what I'm saying? So the friends that I have now, I still have friends from high school, which are like my closest friends, but it's only like 2 or 3 people. But it's just like those people are a reflection, like a clear reflection of me and who I am. And they're good people and I love them to death. I really do. In relationships, if you're being emotionally abused, I know that people are like, oh, it's not abuse if it's not physical. No, if you're being emotionally abused, leave. Just leave. I'm telling you now, leave, because you don't want that heartbreak. Like, you really don't want to go through that. If they're constantly putting you down, sis, they find your insecurity and like they mooch off of it and they just keep mooching and mooching. Let them go. Like, you really don't need that person in your life. And like, if they come back, I always tell my friends this, like because some of them, it'll be like, oh, like having guy troubles or something like that. and like they're like, oh, he said sorry, my man said sorry, so my man is sorry. If you take a plate, like a glass plate, and you throw it on the floor and it breaks, right? You say sorry to it. Did it go back to the way it used to be? No. So sorry doesn't fix everything. Like I always say, like the only way that like I know to trust somebody is if they show me that I could trust them again. You can't just be like, oh, I'm sorry because I did this. That's not gonna fix it. That doesn't cut it for me. No, you have to, because actions speak louder than words. You have to show me that you mean that you're sorry. Like, and if somebody does something to break my trust, I'm never gonna fully trust them again. And if I do, it's gonna take a very, very long time for me to trust them again. I'm just saying. So I don't know. I'm just talking. These are just my thoughts. I'm just saying it's easier to let that person go now than to keep holding on to something that you knew was never meant to be, you know. Like I always see this saying. It was just like when somebody's not meant to be in your life, God will show you that they're not meant to be in your life. And when you refuse to take that hint or to see what he's showing you, he will make them. I'm not saying he will make them. This is what the quote says. It was like he will make sure that that doesn't sound right. It's something like he'll be okay with them being in your life like that, but they'll hurt you so much that you're forced to let go. You know what I'm saying? So when you see the first signs, let go, because they're gonna, if you see signs of somebody like treating you like bad, and like if you see the early signs, let them go then, because you know your worth. You should know your worth. First of all, know your worth and know how you don't want to be treated and how you should be treated. And if that person is not treating you the way, don't say that, oh, they're gonna change and I could change them. They're gonna be better later. Like I could fix them. They're gonna grow into it. No, don't wait for anybody. And another thing, never listen to somebody that says, like, if you're talking to somebody and they say, oh, I'm not ready to be in a relationship, don't listen to them, because a wise woman once told me, if a man is ready to be in your life, they will make themselves ready. If the right person comes along, they will make themselves ready for that person. So don't stick with somebody and be like, oh, they're just getting through heartbreak. We're gonna end up being in a relationship. We're gonna do this. We're gonna grow together. And then you guys don't work, and in 2 weeks he's in a relationship with somebody else. Like, I'm telling you, don't wait for anybody. Don't do it. Don't wait for them, because they will be ready. Like, if you were the right person for them, they will make themselves ready for you. You get what I'm saying? And for girls, stop trying to raise a man. Stop doing it. Like, don't do it. I'm looking at you. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, I feel like I've touched on everything. Oh, and I also had this debate with somebody. They said that friendship heartbreak is worse than like heartbreak from somebody that you're in a relationship with, or someone you're talking to or whatever. And I sort of agree with it. I sort of feel like it's the same level, kind of, because it's like there's I feel like it is kind of worse, because relationships, it could end. You know that, like, there's a possibility of like you guys not working out in the future or something like that. But when you're in a friendship for such a long time, you don't see that friendship ending, because you've built a bond. If you're calling that person your best friend, you've built a bond so strong that like you will never see that ending. And I mean, one day might come, and it did to me. So I mean, things happen, and I could say that really did break my heart. So I think that friendship heartbreak is worse than relationship heartbreak in a way. I feel like it is. Comment and let me know what you think about that. Do you think friendship heartbreak is worse or relationship heartbreak is worse? Because I don't know. Relationship heartbreak it is pretty bad. But I don't know. Friendship heartbreak to me is just, it's worse because you just never thought that person was not going to be in your life again. Unless it's like a friend. I'm talking about like best friend, and like you're so like involved with that person, like you've grown up with them type of thing, you know? But I don't know. I look really cute. I just had to make videos because I was just like, I look cute, so why not? But yeah, you guys let me know what you think about that. I don't know. I have to really think. But all I have to say, you guys, is know your worth, okay? Know your worth. You are amazing. You are everything. You are heaven sent. And if somebody comes along and they try to treat you less than you are, walk away, okay? Walk away and don't look back. Do not look back. And I know that a lot of people have insecurities. If you ever see anybody trying to thrive off of that, let them go. Walk away. Don't sit there and be like, oh no, he loves me because of this, or this friendship has been going on for so long that I don't want to let it go. I'm just gonna ignore it. No, like I used to have a friend that had the whole like, oh, light skins are better than dark skin thing. Let it go, sis. Let it go, because we're all winning here. We're all winning, okay? So I don't like when people try to thrive off of insecurities and stuff like that. Let that person go. If somebody comes into your life and they try to treat you less than you are, I repeat, let them go. If like, you should know your worth. Know your worth. It was one of the biggest things that I have to say. Just know your worth. Have self-love. Find self-love. This is my year of finding self-love. Okay, 2018 is, I'm literally dedicating this year to self-love. Okay. And another thing that I could say is don't fully rely on somebody. Like, don't rely on them for happiness and joy, because when they do something wrong or when they're no longer in your life, you're gonna feel like hell. You're gonna feel it, and it's gonna hit you hard, and you're gonna be sad, but if you find self-love and you make yourself happy, then it won't affect you as much. It'll affect you, but it won't affect you as much. I promise you that. Just don't rely on anybody for happiness but yourself and God. Okay? And family, probably. But some people would disagree with me. But, I mean, I rely on my family and God and myself for happiness now. So, yeah, I feel like that's it. When did I know that I had to let a friendship go? That was a question. I just remembered. There was just something that happened, and it was like a year that I was going through a lot of stuff by myself, and nobody really knew about it. And I looked to this person for help because I was really down and like crying my eyes out, and I looked to this person for help, and they completely turned their back on me. And that's when I knew that even if we were to ever rekindle this friendship or whatever it is, this friendship, that I couldn't do that, because for me, even if I'm upset at somebody that's my friend, and they ever come to me and they're crying their eyes out and they really need to talk to me, I would never in my entire life turn my back on them. And I had to learn the hard way that everybody's not like me. Like, everybody's not as forgiving as me. Everybody's not as, like, just, everyone is not like me. And that's how I knew I had to let a friendship go. Because, I mean, if I'm doing for you what you can't do for me at all, like, if I'm always there for you. And last year was a year that I really realized that with, like, a lot of friendships, and I had to let go of a lot of friends. If I'm always there for you, I'm always there giving you advice, I'm always talking to you, but whenever I'm down and I'm distraught and I need somebody to talk to, and I turn around and nobody is there to talk to me, nobody is there to comfort me, who do I have? I don't have anybody. So what's the point of having friends that you can't rely on, you can't turn to talk to, that you're always doing stuff for them or being there for them, but they can't be there for you when you need them the most? That's not a friend. You need to let them go. Like, and that's what I learned, and that goes for relationships too. And another advice, stop trying to fix broken people, okay? Because you're going to end up broken yourself, and you're not going to like that at all. But, I mean, I think that's all I have to say. But advice, if you're in high school or college and you're nearing your last years or a year, just decide who you think is worth keeping in your life, and decide who you would want to keep in your life and who you can see your like a long-term friendship with. That, like, there's always going to be that one or two or three people that you know for a fact they're going to still be in your life 20 years from now, 50 years from now, however many years from now, okay? So yeah, that's just my advice. Yeah, so I hope that helped. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.